The wind howls, snow falls. Deep in the forests of North America, a legend is whispered. It is a story of a creature called the Wendigo. The Algonquian people tell this tale. They say it is a story of warning. The Wendigo is a spirit of the forest, but it is not a kind spirit, it is a monster, a creature of darkness and hunger. It walks in the blizzard's fury. It preys on the weak and the lost. The Wendigo is more than just a story. It is a symbol. It represents the dangers of winter. It reminds us of the darkness that lives inside us all. Imagine a creature made of ice and shadow. Its heart is a chunk of ice. Its eyes glow with an unnatural hunger. Its long, sharp claws can tear through flesh. This is the Wendigo. Its skin is stretched tight over its bones. It is like it has been starving for ages. Some say it has antlers like a deer. Others say it has the head of a wolf. But one thing is certain. The Wendigo is a creature of nightmares. Its breath is like ice. Its voice is the howl of the wind. And its hunger can never be satisfied. The Wendigo craves human flesh. It is said that a person can become a Wendigo if they give in to their darkest desires. If they eat the flesh of another human, they are doomed. Cannibalism is a terrible act. It goes against nature. And it is said to summon the Wendigo. The spirit infects the person. It twists them into a monster. The transformation is slow and painful. The person's hunger grows. Their skin turns pale and icy. Their heart becomes a lump of ice. They become the very thing they feared. The Wendigo is a creature of winter. It thrives in the cold and snow. The long, dark months are its time. When food is scarce and people are desperate, that is when the Wendigo is most dangerous. The harsh conditions test the human spirit. They push people to their limits. Sometimes people do terrible things to survive. The Wendigo is a reminder of that darkness. It is a warning to be strong, to resist the urge to give in to our darkest impulses, even in the face of death. The Wendigo legend is not just about a monster, it's about the monster inside us all. It's about the darkness that can consume us, if we let it. Greed, selfishness, despair, these are the things that can turn us into monsters. They can make us do terrible things. The Wendigo is a symbol of that transformation. It reminds us that we all have a choice. We can choose to be kind, or we can choose to be cruel. We can choose to be human, or we can choose to be monsters. Trapped in a prison of bone. Imagine being trapped inside your own body, but your body is changing. It is becoming something monstrous. That is the fate of the Wendigo. It is forever hungry. It can never be satisfied. It is doomed to wander the frozen wasteland, searching for victims to devour, but even then, its hunger will never be sated. Some say the Wendigo is cursed, condemned to walk the earth forever, a prisoner in its own icy shell. Whispers in the night. The Wendigo legend is still told today. In the whispering wind through the trees, in the crackling of ice on a frozen lake, people say they have seen it, a fleeting glimpse of a tall, gaunt figure in the distance. Some dismiss it as superstition, but others believe. They know the legend is real. They know the Wendigo is out there, waiting for its next victim. Stories are told of people who have gone missing in the woods. They are never seen again. Some say they were taken by the Wendigo, lost to its insatiable hunger. The Wendigo's legacy. The Wendigo legend has inspired many stories, movies, and books. It is a popular monster in horror. Its image is both frightening and fascinating. It reminds us of the power of nature, and the darkness that lies within us all. The Wendigo has become a part of our culture. Even if we don't believe in the legend, we are still drawn to it. It speaks to something primal within us. Perhaps it is the fear of the unknown, or the fear of becoming something monstrous ourselves. Whatever the reason, the Wendigo continues to haunt our imaginations. A warning from the past. The Wendigo legend is a warning from the past, a reminder that we should not give in to our darkest desires. It teaches us to be kind, to be compassionate, and to be strong, even in the face of adversity. The next time you are walking through a forest and the wind howls through the trees, remember the Wendigo. Remember its hunger. Remember its despair, and remember the choices we all make. For the Wendigo is more than just a monster. It is a reflection of ourselves.